We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. Now, if I may retain my liquids here for one moment, I'd like to continue the redundance of my quote-unquote intestinal tract. See, because to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Good morning, YouTube. First of all, this is B with the B Code, Alpha Female Talk. I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and those who watch my videos. Please hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, comment in the comment section after the video is over. Do your thing. I'm not going to be on here long because, I'm kind of creeping in, creeping out. Now, listen. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, yes, you can hear me. So, good morning. Now, listen. I had to think back. I was sitting here last night. Matter of fact, for a few days, I was sitting here and I was like, wait a minute. So, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, and CEO of the smoke detector bandit gets corrected by the code, which is me. And then us older women don't give game. Pretty much us older women don't give game to the younger women. Now, this is ludicrous for me. The older women don't give game, right? I'll go into that. But first of all, I'm not going to be on here long, so I want to attack this smoke detector thing that he has going on. So I was sitting here and I was thinking back to when I was living in my other place, and if you guys go to my older videos, you'll hear my smoke alarm chirping in the background, right? And so I did call the management company, and they did send somebody to, change the battery, check it out. Guess what, you guys? Lo and behold, and I'm telling you, it just kind of, when you're going through your daily thing, you got a whole lot on your mind. You're busy. You're doing stuff. You just kind of forget, your past experience until something just really jogs your memory. So I was sitting here and I was, thinking, I was like, but dude, really, listen, I'm going to tell y'all what it is, because you can't listen to video after video after video after video with him, hear smoke alarm after smoke alarm after smoke alarm after smoke alarm after smoke alarm chirping, right? When you hear or see a pattern and something that's going on, you have to investigate. You can't just week after week, month after month, do nothing about this pattern that you've noticed. And it is a pattern. And I'm going to tell you guys, this is, listen, I'm not trying to drag it out. I'm just kind of, as I'm thinking about it, it's like really hitting me right now, because mine is going off. It went off in my other place. It's going off in this place. It's going off in men's places and women's places. I mean, these fucking smoke alarms are just goddamn chirping, right? Listen. Do this. Look at your smoke alarm. I don't know. I guess y'all could take a picture of it and you can upload it to the internet, and it'll tell you what kind of smoke alarm you have. But these smoke alarms are dual. they have the ability to detect smoke, and they also have the ability to detect, guess what? Carbon monoxide. Okay. I was looking at the video this morning with CEO. He was like, oh, an hour of listening to delusional women's smoke detectors beeping. And I was saying to myself, yeah, it's not that your smoke alarm battery needs to be changed, but I would check it anyway just to see. It's that it is detecting carbon monoxide. So if you have gas, what is it, hot water heater, you have gas stove, these things emit carbon monoxide, which is not normal but not normal. It just means that there could be a clog somewhere in your system, in that system. I looked it up. So I don't have time to go into detail about the research that I did, but it's carbon monoxide. Everybody is getting a little carbon monoxide poisoning. So you need to have your gas stove checked. You need to have your hot water heater checked, just to make sure. Because when the guy did come at my other place and check it, it wasn't that the smoke alarm the battery needed to be changed. It was that there was carbon monoxide being emitted in the home, and the smoke detector was detecting it. And so, they made a little correction to that. And then when I was on here the last time talking about my smoke alarm, it stopped chirping for a few days. I mean, it's so if your battery in your smoke alarm needs to be changed, that means the battery is dying. So after a good 7 days, the smoke alarm should just be freaking dead. It should not be working. You should not see a light. But if your smoke alarm is chirping, and like one of the ladies on his video said, oh, that noise, that's been going on for a long time. So she just blocked it out, or didn't even notice it anymore. That is because it's not the battery that needs to be changed. It is carbon monoxide that the smoke detector is detecting. Cigarette smoking in the house emits carbon monoxide, like I said. The stove, hot water heater, anything that's gas, related, will emit carbon monoxide. So, ladies, open the windows, have your people, management companies come check your home and make sure that your gas stove isn't clogged somewhere, or your hot water heater isn't clogged somewhere, and find out where the carbon monoxide is coming from. So, I mean, yeah, let's get it together. Now that should be the end to the smoke alarm bandit. I'm not trying to get on here and make anybody look bad, but I'm just the type of person to where when I notice patterns, I want to dig into it and I want to see what's going on, because it's not normal. It's not normal for everybody that you talk to for their smoke alarms to be chirping. That's not normal at all. Not normal. So something else is going on. It's not that we are incognizant of what's going on. We're not paying attention. We don't listen. We block things out. It's like, the damn thing is chirping for a long time. We're thinking like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's, checking itself or something. But still, no excuse. We still should be checking it out. We still should be finding out what the chirping noise is. We should change the battery. If it continues to chirp, we should, call our management companies and have them check it out. Call the gas company, have them check it out, see what's going on, because carbon monoxide is poisoning. So what I suggest is that if you start hearing that chirp and you've changed your battery and it keeps chirping, leave a window open so that you aren't poisoning yourself and your children. But this is one of the things with these men. I don't want to go into a whole man rant, but this is one of the things with these men. They will point out faults, but they will do nothing to help you really resolve it. Changing the battery, yes, that's one resolution. But what happens if the thing starts chirping again and you buy a new one, or the company comes and puts a new one in and then it's chirping? Well, that could mean something else is going on. So we should have many different we should have find out what could be wrong, all the things that could be wrong with the smoke detector and why it's continuously chirping, because mine stopped chirping all of a sudden. The battery light is still on, smoke detector is still working. So what the fuck is going on? That means it's not that the battery needs to be changed. It's probably more than likely carbon monoxide. And I do remember myself opening my window, just not even, remembering about carbon monoxide, but just opening my window for a few hours one day and no more chirping. So, yeah, get that together. But you see how these men will point out faults. They will not really help you resolve anything. They just want to point out faults in you. This is one of the reasons why you cannot let just any man come and lead you, and you should not just be listening to any man go on a rant about how bad of a person you are, how you don't listen, how something is going on in your home, and this, that, and the third. How long has it been since a man's been there, and this, that, and the third. So you kind of really you need to take care of yourself. You need to stop seeking outside for different things, and you need to really look within, and you need to stop thinking that some Superman is going to come and save you all the time. You have to stop thinking that, the answers are outside of yourself. Get clean, stop drinking, stop smoking, and start really evaluating your life and seeing what's wrong, and seeing what you can do to fix things or to rationalize things for yourself. Go back over, it's a lot of relationship things that these women are asking, and I'm like, ma'am, why are you asking this 27-year-old? You're fucking 30 something years old, and you're asking a man that's younger than you, who's probably had less sexual encounters than you, hasn't been around the block as many times as you have, but yet and still you feel the need that this man can answer some questions for you. Pretty much answers that he's answering questions that you already have the answer to, but you're looking outside of yourself and outside of the situations that you've been in, instead of looking inside and really, seeing the pattern with the men. You can see the pattern is there. It's there. If every time you go out on a date with a guy, you talk to him for a minute, you sleep with him, then he disappears. The next guy does the same thing. The next guy does the same thing. The next guy does the same thing. That's a pattern, man. These niggas is all on the same page, doing all the same things. Then you have to always take into consideration, what does this man have to offer? It's not that you don't have anything to offer. It's that man doesn't have anything to offer. And then it could be that he doesn't have anything to offer. It could mean that he doesn't want to offer you anything, or it means that he is just here for one thing. Right? A lot of these men do not want to give up their freedom. They do not want to worry about. So I was talking to this one guy, and he, pretty much basically said, I don't want to have to worry about somebody else. You pretty much have to take care of somebody else. So basically saying, if your car breaks down on the side of the road, you have to call him. If he don't want to take care of somebody else, it means he doesn't fucking want to be there. If you need some, some lemon pepper seasoning, and you're at home cooking and he's on his way or he's out somewhere, he don't want you calling him, telling him to stop at the store to get some lemon pepper seasoning. If you run out of laundry detergent, he doesn't want to be responsible for going to the store and picking up laundry. He don't want to help you with any of your responsibilities. He just wants to do his own thing. Right? Aunt was talking about, do you cook for the guy? Do you clean for the guy? She's like, no. He's like, well, that's your problem. No, it's not your problem. You shouldn't be cooking and cleaning for a man that's not your husband, especially if he doesn't reciprocate it. Now, if y'all good friends, y'all in a good situationship, y'all going, he coming over your house, he cooking, you going over his house, you're cooking, he's helping you wash your dishes, you're helping him wash his dishes, vice versa, everything that's going on, and you're not in a relationship, that's fine because you're both, receiving the same benefits, right? But if you find a man that he doesn't ask you to cook and he doesn't ask you to clean, and all he does is ask you to, lay down with him, ma'am. He don't want you to cook and clean for him. All he wants is the sex without the relationship, without the other extra stuff that goes into a back and forth relationship. So I don't know why the fuck you're not understanding this. If you've been with 10 guys in 10 years and none of those 10 guys have asked you to marry them, then either it's the men or it's you, or it's the way you're going about doing things. But they say a man knows in 6 months whether he wants to wife you or not. So why are you spending more than 6 months with these men? After 6 months of being together, doing things together, he should know whether he wants to commit or not. And then even if he does commit, is he really committed? When you really look at these relationships and things and how things that transpire, the cheating and, all this social media stuff, has he really committed or is he making you commit? But he can go out and do what he wants to do. And that's usually what happens. Okay, now let's get into the fact that he said, you older women don't help the younger women. We're gonna listen to him say that, because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, he didn't say that, and you're just making stuff up. We like to have proof. But let's listen. Let's take a listen.
Prepared, but are you ever really ready to have a kid? Nah, because there's so many things gonna hit you at one time. You can never just be like, I'm ready. You're never really ready, because it's a lot of things that you're going to go through that you're going to learn over time. The same thing with marriage. Are you actually ever ready? Or are there just things that you could put in place to prepare, but you can't just say, I'm ready about stuff? That's not how things work. Things don't work in just some linear, like, I'm ready now, I do this, and then I do this, I do this. No, it don't work like that. A lot of things happen over time. And again, you saying I'm giving advice based on my experience is a problem, because, again, like I said, you're giving advice as if someone is going to make the bad decisions that you made. Nah, that's not how you should give advice. You can use your experience as an example and as some type of knowledge, but some things take common sense. Y'all need to start giving game. You older women don't give game. This is the problem.
Okay, now hold up, Monsieur. Hold up, because we try to tell these young women now where the game is supposed to start with these young women is with their mama. Their mamas should be giving them the game. Their mamas should be passing down her experiences to her daughter, which sends them out into the world to function appropriately amongst the dating scene or not. Don't even waste your time in the dating scene, because history has shown, the past and the present has shown that these men are just not prepared for a relationship. Either it's going to be a struggle love, it's going to be a dominant submissive, it's going to be a mommy son, it's going to be a man that don't know how to maintain finances. It's going to be a man getting you caught up into some crooked crime shit. It's going to be a man who doesn't know how to take care of his body, a man that doesn't want to help you cook and clean around the house. It's going to be some shit with these men in these relationships. So first of all, the game is leave them alone, period. Don't even mess with them, period. So how are you going to You know what I'm saying? How are we going to give the game if these women don't want to listen? Right? So take this. So look at this for example. I did find that video I wanted to share. I found a video on YouTube I wanted to share because I want you to hear it. I want him to hear it from I want you to hear it from one of these ladies. I want you to hear from one of these ladies, and then I gotta run. I'm gonna give a short commentary, and then I gotta run. I might come back and do a part two, and I might not. But I want you to hear it from this young lady at how she on what she says and why these young girls are not listening to us. Okay, it's not that simple, Aunt. It's not that simple. We don't have penis to give. They don't want to hear the woman who has multiple experiences or long time experiences dealing with penis. They want to hear it from the penis. Okay, they feel like we don't have anything to tell them. Our time is over. They feel we messed up and we didn't do what we were supposed to do. But then when their youth and beauty and booty starts to sag, then they start to understand, oh damn, them women weren't hating. They were actually trying to give me the game so that I don't just be another used female out here. Another used and abused female out here who's run their course. And now I thought my looks and my youth was gonna carry me until I don't know, the casket drop, honey, baby girl. It does not work that way. But they don't want to listen to us. So what can we do except sit back and let them learn the game for themselves, whether they learn it or not, or keep doing the same bullshit over and over again, throwing their feelings in it, thinking that these men actually want to be with them, and they don't. They just want to have sex. Men don't want relationships. They don't want to be with a woman. They want the sex. They want you to cook. They want you to clean. They don't even really want you to have their kids. They just want to tie you down with a kid so that you can't leave and go be with somebody else or be free to roam and do what you want to do. They don't even want the kids. As evidenced by they don't even help with them. As evidenced by they got 10 baby mamas they done locked down. They not with none of them. They're not helping raising none of their kids. They don't want to give you no money unless they're having sex. They don't want to pay child support unless they're having sex. They don't want to see them kids. They don't want to take care of them kids. The only real reason that if you're with a man and he's giving you money and he's living with you and giving you money for the household, it's because he wants to keep you happy so you can keep your legs open. He don't give a damn if them kids eat or not. He don't give a damn if you eat or not. He's only really concerned about himself. Now, take that piece of game and see what women do with it. She just hating because her shit didn't work out. No, ma'am, I'm telling you from the mouth of many women. And I'm telling you that why wouldn't a man want to give money to his baby mama to support the kids? Why not? But they'll go and they'll pay a prostitute to have sex. Why? They'll go give money. They'll go dump money at the strip club just to look between a woman's legs. But they won't give their baby mama money just to make sure that their kids eat. Get the fuck out of here. You got me fucked up. They're not listening. But anyway, let's go because I gotta go.
What's your comment? What's your question?
Why are these older women hating on the younger generation? Because we're doing it better. Like, we're not saggy, we're not wrinkly, we have more energy, and it has.
I'm sorry, y'all. For some reason, my internet, it's I don't know. It's not working right on Facebook. But let's try and take a listen anyway. Let me do this. Let me share. I think it'll play better if I share it to my page. Let me share it to my page, and then we can probably listen. I'm gonna put it on that me, and then I'll go to my page because it seems to play better over there.
To be said because these women put us down for being younger and looking.
Okay, let me go to my page, to my page, to my page. Hold on. Okay, let's see here now. Okay, let's see if it'll play good here. Ooh, it must be hot in here. Come on. Okay, really? So you're not gonna play?
Because we're doing it better. Like, we're not saggy, we're not wrinkly. We have more energy, and it has to be said because these women put us down for being younger and looking better, and they're afraid that we're gonna snatch their mans. I don't blame them because sometimes.
I'll come back and do it again. But basically, you get the gist of what she's saying. We're older women are saggy and wrinkly, and they're afraid that we're gonna take their men. What? And on what earth do you think she's gonna listen to us? On what God's green earth do you think with this mindset? With this mindset, so I was young once. I was younger once. I was lighter once. My body was in shape once. And yeah, men, I can't say that the men that I dated wouldn't throw no salt on. I've never heard a man that I've dated throw salt on older women. I mean, when I was dating in the dating scene, the type of men that I dated, I'd never heard they never mentioned another woman to me. They never compared me verbally to my face to another woman. They never told me, oh, these older women ain't got it like you. They never told me, oh, they've never put down an older woman when they were talking to me. They just pretty much focused on me. But, as the years went by, as internet got more common and people started putting their stories and different things on there, you really start to understand that these men don't want you. They want your youth and they want your beauty. They want to be around you because you're young, and they want to be with you because you're young and because you at those times you don't know how to set boundaries, especially if these men are out here giving you money. You really think the competition is on. Honey, that stuff runs out. That, just like Judge Judy said, she said, beauty fades, but stupid lasts forever. But we would say beauty fades, but education and independence lasts forever. Right? So, no, it's not that we're not giving these young women a game. It's that the game, first of all, starts at home. If that woman if the mother is in competition with the daughter at home, which is usually what happens, that's usually what sets the mind frame or the mindset for these young girls, is they mama was in competition with them at home, as evidenced by many videos. You trying to sleep with my man? Why you got them shorts on in front of my man? Well, ma'am, why'd you buy those shorts for her to wear in front of your man? You buy clothes there to be worn, right? So the competition starts in the home. And so then when these young ladies get out here on their own or get out here in the streets, they think that all older women are just hating on them and that are in competition with them. But no, we could see a young girl getting her ass beat by a man, and we can tell her, girl, you need to leave him. You need to do X, Y, and Z. Have you talked to your mother? Have you talked to your grandma? Where's your dad? Do you have an uncle? Where's your brother? And, she'll be like, oh, why you want me to leave my man? Or she'll leave the man, but then they'll be right back together. He be done, sucked and fucked all on her again, convinced her to come back, and she's right back with him. So no, it's not that we're not giving a game. We have learned that they don't want it from us. They are not going to listen to us. And then if they do, and then they get back with the man is going to in turn hate us for giving his woman that type of advice. So we like, no, we're gonna sit this out. No, we gonna sit this out. We're gonna let them see for themselves until they reach their 40s and 50s, get benched by these niggas that used to be all over them, that don't want them anymore. And then they're gonna have to come to their own reality or not, because as evidenced by Ant and the massive amount of women, older women that he talked to, they haven't learned shit. They're gonna be like on Kevin Samuel's show, looking like booger wolves with 10 kids talking about they want a high value man. They're gonna be delusional forever. So, Aunt, don't put that on us. Don't put that on older women. We don't have nothing to do with that. These women are not our responsibility unless they come to us and ask us. There are several women on the internet that these women can talk to, including myself. I don't have a huge platform. I don't want my platform to be huge. I don't have that kind of time because I'm still working on myself. It's like, baby girl, after you done fuck 10, 15 niggas and you ain't picked up on the game by now, baby, there is no picking up on the game. Okay? My advice would be, when you're out there in the dating scene, take your feelings out of it. If your feelings get in it, learn how to get your feelings out of it, because hey, sometimes we all fall into that. Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, I just really like him. He has a good vibe. He makes me feel good. We don't really argue. We get along and we just chill, right? Not knowing that this nigga don't feel the same way about you. He just still only wants you because of sex. They don't want to be in an emotional relationship. These men want to be in a sexual relationship. So while you got your feelings in it, he doesn't have his feelings in it. He's not calling you because he miss you. He's not calling you to check on you. He's not calling you because he's concerned. How many times do these niggas call you and ask you, do you need anything? They know you like Snickers. They know you smoke cigarettes. They know you like Coca-Cola soda. They know you like Chinese food. How many of these niggas that you screwing call you and ask you, do you need anything? None. If that don't tell you right there, baby girl, you got a problem, right? These men, they send their representatives when they come. It's not them, it's a representative, because a representative has been sent to see everything they can get from you, what kind of effort they can put in or they have to put in to get you in the sack, because it's only in the sack. They don't want you, they want sex. They're seeing all the things that they have to do to get sex. So if it's a whole lot of shit and hoops and things that they got to jump through, they're not going to jump through them. Or they might jump through them while they're screwing another female, right? Until you finally let your guard down, until he passed all your mediocre bullshit tests and green lights and check boxes and shit. Once they get you where they want you, which is your legs open, then they go off to the next broad, and you're sitting here stuck in your feelings, thinking this man wanted to be with you and thinking he really liked you and think y'all have some emotional connection. And then as soon as you open your legs, you clearly find out he doesn't. He'll come back and screw you as long as you allow him to, because you're just one of the bitches on his roster when the other bitches, I always like to say, is bleeding. Okay? Anybody waiting for you to stop for your menstrual cycle to stop and for you to get fresh down there again. No, they with the other bitch that's not on her menstrual and that's fresh down there. Okay? So, and we trying to tell them. I have many videos where I tried to tell them. They're not listening. They don't want to hear it from us. They think we are in competition with us. So do not put their stupidity on older women. That stupidity starts from home with their mama, with their aunties, with their grandmama. They grandmamas and mamas and aunties is in competition with them. I'm not in competition with no female that I see just getting screwed, getting a few dollars and getting screwed every now and again, allowing her beauty to be wasted. They in these 10, 15-year relationships and they're not married. That's dumb. I've said it on many of my other videos. After 2 years, you're done. After 2 years, no marriage, you're done. You're not about to sit here and fuck me for 15 years. And then by the time I get up off my back and stand up, the niggas don't want me. Who's gonna marry me after I've been screwed for 10, 15 years? My beauty, my youth has been wasted away with this. I mean, you got me fucked up. Listen, don't put that on older women. We ain't got shit to do with Sally's daughter that Sally didn't teach. We ain't got shit to do with Taquanisha's 24, 25-year-old daughter who's out here in the streets, don't know the game because she in competition with her mama, or her mama too busy trying to secure her men. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on older women. They don't want to listen to us. They think we're in competition with them. And then at the end of the day, what difference does it make anyway, whether we give them the game or not? I got the game. The sister next to me got the game, but we both still in the same situation. It is going to end up the same. It doesn't matter if you have the game or not. The end results are going to be the same. So what I say to these young women, baby girl, have your fun. If you're not looking for a marriage, have your fun. If you're looking for a marriage, which is going to end up the fucking same, the nigga's going to cheat on you. He's going to be talking to other women. But if you just want to get the ring, there's plenty of us that can tell you how to get the ring. Whether you a virgin or not, whether you got 10 kids or not, you can still get the ring. But I'm not about to put the game out there because you're not going to listen. Shit, the game is to be sold, not told, right? Especially the marriage game. So, baby girl, I want to say, pack your feelings up somewhere. If they happen to creep out, just learn different mechanisms and techniques to get it locked back up again. Keep your feelings and your emotions away from these niggas. Screw them, have a good time, let them take you out. Let them buy you shit and keep it at that. But these men don't want to be in a relationship. They want situationships. They want you for a good time, not a long time. And on that note, I might do a part 2. But y'all have yourselves a good day. And don't put that shit on us. We ain't got nothing to do with Sally's daughter. We ain't got nothing to do with Rebecca's daughter. We ain't got nothing to do with Taquanisha's daughter. Them bitches don't belong to us. They belong to her. Tell her to get the dick up out her mouth and pay more attention to her kids and give her daughters the game. They ain't got shit to do with me. I got my own daughters that I'm passing down the game to. I think I'm doing a mighty fine job because my daughters are not out in the street getting screwed by every Tom, Dick, and Harry for $1. I'll catch y'all later.